What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Big Vern coming to you live from the App Stupid Studios on a frosty, frigid Tuesday here in the Midwest. Whew, it is cold today. So, just gonna have a little fun with it here to talk a couple of NFL stories that we found would be interesting. The Ravens last night, they defeat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Find out why. We think that the Ravens are really one of the most dangerous teams in the NFL. Blockbuster. They are must-see TV. Then you have the Giants. The Giants, they could be in the market for another quarterback. Saquon Barkley came back to town to prove that he was the one that they should have been paying all along, and they should have let Daniel Jones go because it was evident and it was on display. Find out what we think when we cover that story. Then the New England Patriots. Yeah, when I told everybody Drake May was terrible, he's awful, and Gerard Mayo was about the same, they took this hideous monstrosity of a football team overseas and they got their comeuppance. They got their comeuppance from a overhyped, horrible quarterback in Trevor Lawrence. And what does that say when you can't beat that guy? What does it say when you can't beat that guy? Aaron Rodgers. And again, we're going to stay in the armpit of the AFC because Aaron Rodgers has done everything from get a coach fired to get his OC, who was his back-to-back Super Bowl. Well, he wasn't a back-to-back Super Bowl anything, but he was a back-to-back NFL League MVP under his OC, which he followed to Jersey. He got that guy's play calling ability snatched. He cried and got Devontae Adams, and it was the same result. These stories and many more when we come back from an official 20 from an unofficial sponsor of the program. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. Taco Bell, Live Más. Order online, download the app, or visit the good folks at your local Taco Bell. Taco Bell, Live Más. If you have the app, you can try the Big Cheez-It, you can try the Cantina Chicken menu, online exclusives, and the Cravings menu as well. If you go into that online exclusive, there's the Veggie Builder own Cravings box, along with the meal for two and many more. Taco Bell, Live Más. Live Más. Shout out to Taco Bell. So we ain't gonna go ahead and delay this. Lamar Jackson came out last night and he came with a vengeance. Now, he outplayed Baker Mayfield head to head. Lamar, they dialed up his skill set, 22 throws, 17 completions. That's really good. 281 yards, almost 300 yards in through the air, and 5 touchdowns. Wow. He threw 5 touchdowns last night. And for all the hype and for all the haters out there saying that this guy wasn't quarterback or quarterback-y, because all of these dudes have shit for brains and they regurgitate things. And right now, Lamar Jackson is getting the LeBron James treatment. Yes, I said it. If you don't have a video with this guy in it, all it is clickbait. And every year, this dude has gotten better. He is the NFL MVP. He's the NFL MVP. There is no way around that. Derrick Henry eating on the ground. He gouged Tampa Bay. 169 yards on 15 touches. That dude is beyond crazy. And one thing I'll drop, because a lot of people don't know his high school stats, that's unheard of. And when I saw that, I almost fell out of my chair. I was like, what in the hell is going on with that dude? Bateman, 4 receptions, 121 yards, and a score. He was outrageous. The Ravens, they went and they handled business. They were only put behind the 8 ball, converting on 3rd down 8 times. They converted 3 of those. That's pretty good. That's efficiency. And what does that mean? So when we talk about efficiency, it's not overexposing a quarterback. It's not making you one-dimensional. You can actually dictate to the other team on offense that you're going not only to move the ball in the air, but you're also going to do it on the ground, and you're breaking another team's will. And that's what the Ravens were doing last night. Now, I will give it to you. Tampa came out very aggressive. Tampa came out very aggressive in that first quarter, and you can see Baltimore was trying to figure it out. And that's why that makes them so dangerous. Give me a quick 20 from a rap album we're promoting this month. This is Vernon. Drop the spot. Dun, 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 dun. It's your boy Big Vern. You know what we do. New Currency and DJ Fresh, the Encore, in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites are Encore, The Intro, Never Give Her Back, The Vapors, and If I Ever Take You Home. Many more hits. New Currency and DJ Fresh in stores now. The Currency and DJ Fresh. Make sure you go get that one, the Encore. So, when I told you that Tampa came out very aggressive, Mike Evans had a 25-yard pass from Baker, put him in the end zone. Tampa automatically, they went up 6-0. Chase McLaughlin, he knocked it in with a kick, and then he chased that down with a field goal, excuse me, as time expired. The second quarter is where this thing was it just came off the rails. Once Baltimore settled in and they figured out what Tampa was trying to do, Mark Andrews, he gets a 9-yard pass from Lamar, and Tucker, he's automatic. It's 7-10. The Ravens wasn't done. Justin Hill, 18-yard pass from Lamar. Wow. Just like that, in a turn. It turned on a dime. And now the Ravens are up 14-10. And then as time is expiring before the half, Tucker, he's automatic. He kicks this thing, and we go into halftime 17-10. 17 points out of nowhere. And the Ravens are establishing themselves on offense. We already know what the Ravens can do on defense, but offense, they need to try and figure this thing out. And I think when they get it figured out on both sides of the ball to play one complete game, look the hell out. This thing is going to be very interesting to see, but they already have a swagger. Third quarter, here it is with a field goal. Tucker, 52 yards. He's automatic. This thing is now 20-10. Then Rashad Bateman. Lamar airs it out. I'm talking about Bateman gave him a good swim, and then once he turned his back, he just went upfield, and Lamar let it fly. That's a 49-yard strike. Like, wow. And for all the haters, he's not quarterbacky. And what does that mean? What the hell does that mean? This dude is special. Not only does he have an arm like a cannon, the dude is faster than most running backs and wide receivers in the league. And you forget about how fast he is because at times he doesn't need to actually take off like he did in years past because he has Derrick Henry on the other side of that rock. And that guy is a problem. He's like the juggernaut in Marvel Comics. Once he gets going, you can't stop him. He's going to run you over, and you're going to have to take him low. And he knows it. But ain't nobody trying to tackle that guy heads up because you're going to get crushed. And I guess I wouldn't say that the Ravens took their foot off the gas. I would sit here and say that the Ravens were trying to go ahead and figure this thing out because Tampa, even though Tampa was down, they kept fighting and they kept coming. And that's why you had a 21-point quarter by Tampa Bay after Tampa Bay didn't do anything in the second and third quarters. Like I said, this game was out of control. In the second quarter, from on down, the Ravens got busy. They had built up such a lead in the fourth quarter. All they did was put up 7 points. Give me a quick 20 from another rap album we're promoting this month. This is Big Vern. We'll come back. We'll close this thing out. It's your boy Big Vern. You know how we do. Promoting another rap album this month. Overcast. Cass Got Wings. In stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the album is Up, Pay Me a Grip, Caught Up, Beat It Up, and many more. Overcast. Cass Got Wings. In stores now. Yeah, Overcast. Make sure you go ahead and get that. I love that. Pay me a grip. Pay me a grip. Oakland, California's own. Shout out to O-Town. So, back on this Ravens. If you look at the next 3 games that the Ravens have, on the 27th, they play the Browns. On the 3rd, they play the Broncos. And on the 7th, they play the Bengals. If the Ravens are able to win the next 3 games, that would put them on an 8-game win streak and leave them at 8-2 in week 10. It's only 7 more games left. Look at Lamar Jackson's numbers. They are almost identical to where he was last year when he won the MVP. Now with Derrick Henry at his side, Bateman's playing crazy. Zay Flowers is playing crazy. They have so many pick your ways that you can get hurt fooling with the Ravens. At that point, you're just now looking for health. When you get up in these games and you start to rest guys, I don't want to perceive to tell Harbaugh how to do his job, because that's him. He's done a great job for all these years. But when it's a championship on the line, because right now, people are wanting to see someone else in the Super Bowl besides Kansas City. And to be the man, you got to beat the man. And we saw opening night, it came down to a toe. It came down to a toe in the back of the end zone. Can the Ravens get past the Chiefs and get to that first coveted Super Bowl? I don't know. But it is fun to speculate. It is fun to go ahead and see if this thing can actually materialize. The good people of Baltimore, be more. Get at your boy. Let me know how you're feeling. This is Big Vern. App Stupid.